ça va?
Très bien, merci, mon ami. Jerry, comment allez-vous?
Yeah, je vais bien. Et vous?
Très bien, merci.
Oh, that's good, d'accord.
Je parlais français un peu. Merci beaucoup. That's so good. I'm doing very well. I deserve a distinction in French now.
You should. We'll give you like an unofficial one.
Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you.
Ignatius, what's been going on around? I mean, any new discovery?
You know what I'm so very excited about?
What are you excited about?
I am tired, je suis fatigué, tired of living on planet Earth. So I cannot wait to Mars. I don't know about the both of you.
Oh, you really want to go?
Yes!
Me, I'd like to see people go before. If they make it there, maybe I'll be like the second batch.
You're a smart girl. Hello, Africa. Thank you for joining me. This is Sci Tech, and I am Ignatius Ano. So let me first begin by taking you on a trip to planet Mars, where I want to be soon. And for many or several decades, perhaps we have been, thrilled by the idea of living on Mars. And this has excited many, particularly the curious and adventurous individual. But the dream seemed far off, and just maybe we could be doing that only if a private project to make this possible gives the green light. Last Thursday, spatial astronauts ventured into the Oman desert to research and stimulate living conditions on the planet Mars. Under the patronage of the Sultanate of Oman and with support of private companies and universities, the Almaty 18 program launched by the Austrian Space Forum won't set place on a new extraterrestrial playground with an outline still quite vague. This mission comes as entrepreneur Elon Musk launched his Falcon Heavy rocket into space, the most powerful rocket in the world, and a step towards the transport of humans on Mars. Back on Earth, in a remote corner of the Omani desert of Dofa, researchers, innovators, space professionals, and simply enthusiasts are gathered to carry out Almaty 18. Let's hear from President of the Austrian Space Forum and Flight Director on Earth of Almaty 18, Alexander Suchek.
Once we will go to Mars and we will stay on Mars, we will have to use the resources we find on Mars because we cannot bring everything from Earth. That is called in situ resource utilization. So we have to use the things we find there, first of all to sustain life there, to sustain missions there, and then in the longer run maybe also for other things.
And that's not all. The Almaty 18 volunteer astronauts say they observed the launch of Falcon Heavy with admiration. However, they have different perspectives on its implications and commercialization of space.
You cannot claim the moon, you cannot claim asteroids. So mining comes into a bit of a legal loophole where it's not clear for all organizations whether it is legally feasible or not. But independent of that, I think it's a very interesting idea. I think definitely we should look into using resources that we can maybe gather from asteroids that are not available on Earth or not as frequent on Earth.
And let's still stay on space a little longer. This is the first time in history that an automobile has been seen floating into space. Just imagine that, and guess who was behind that epic show? South African, Canadian, and US billionaire Elon Musk. Yes, remember that last week Elon Musk stunned many around the world when he launched the world's most powerful rocket called SpaceX Falcon Heavy. Well, the rocket also carried with it a cherry red Tesla Roadster from the assembly line of Elon's electric car company. Now, the Tesla Roadster is supposed to be sent into solar orbit on a path taking it as far as from Earth as Mars. Adding to the whimsy, SpaceX planted a space-suited mannequin in the driver's seat of the convertible. And yes, I mean a mannequin and not a human being. Here's Elon Musk speaking about what this means to him.
I'm still trying to absorb everything that happened because it seems surreal to me. That was epic. I think that's probably the most exciting thing I've ever seen, literally, ever.
If Elon Musk can do that, keep dreaming on and putting your dreams into action. Just maybe. You never know. And that's how I end Sci Tech right here on Africanews. I am Ignatius Ano. Let the conversation continue on Twitter. Follow me at Ignatius Ano and use the hashtag The Morning Call. It's back to King Jerry and Queen Hanan, who have the rest of the program. Back to you guys.
Merci
To the lady who doesn't want to go to space now, and to the guy who I think would embrace that idea.
Absolutely.